Today I'm going to show you what is possibly one of my favourite lures of all time because they're so versatile. Many of you would know poppers, lures that go across the surface, create a great big splash. This is a Rapala X-Rap Walk 13. Works on the same principle that it goes along the surface, but the difference with this guy is he doesn't make any splash or a lot of noise. It has got a rattle in it which serves two purposes. It's a hollow but very strong body on this. That weight when you cast rolls to the back of the lure and it makes it go very straight through the air, giving you great casting distance, and that's a huge thing that they have an advantage over a popper, which is quite often bigger and bulkier. It won't throw quite as far. Best of all, they're easy to work and they get those fish that like to eat on the surface but don't always want that big splash. They've got this very enticing zigzag style of swim to them. They call it the walk the dog retrieve because it will make it do this and you just jerk the rod lightly. Very effective for everything from brim in the estuaries right up to barramundi up in far north Queensland to blue water, kingfish, anything will eat a lure like this. The X-Rap Walk 13, it's a fantastic product, and now I'm going to show you how to use them. As I was saying before, the castability of these is absolutely amazing, and that alone can get you a lot more bites if you're casting that extra 20 or 30 feet in many situations. If we give it a big hoik out the back, you can see it goes like a bullet through the air, giving huge distance. When it comes to retrieving it, you can actually overwork a stick bait. You can work it too hard, it will make it pop out of the water. Instead, a nice little jerky retrieve like that will get it zigzagging left and right just the way you want. At the start of your retrieve, hold the rod a little higher if that lure's a long way out, and as it gets closer to you, just start to drop that rod down. I'll quite often just go to the side. Again, it's just a very gentle sort of flick. It's sort of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. You're jerking the rod and winding the reel, and that lure should just be gliding left and right. The other key feature that makes them so good, every time it jerks left and right, there's a pause, and you can always let that lure sit, and for species like a barramundi, you want that pause. For a blue water species, quite often you'll just keep it moving, and as it's getting closer to us here at the boat, I drop that rod down to water level and just keep zigzagging that lure left and right. And you'll know when you've got it right because it zigzags left and right. If you're going too fast or too hard, it'll just shoot straight, which isn't really how you want it to work. There you go, once again Rapala have done it, one of the most exciting lures that you can fish and a lure that I absolutely love.